Hello, good morning, good afternoon. It's your favorite cowboy, the crypto cowboy. How is everybody feeling on this fine evening, folks? Folks, for those that don't know me, my name is Abstract, the crypto abstract, the one in the flesh, the crypto cowboy, the one who loves crypto 24 hours, 24/7, 365 days of the year. For those that don't know me, I'm a crypto educator. I've taught thousands of people in the crypto world how to use crypto, how to make money in crypto, how to use crypto in their every single day life, okay? And for those that don't know, I built a community on Discord called the Inner Circle Discord. It's a community where people can come together, crypto enthusiasts can come together, learn crypto together, learn how to win together, really, and also to get exclusive market analysis from me and exclusive market calls. Okay, for anyone interested in joining the Inner Circle Discord, the link is in the bio. And hey, welcome to the family, guys. So let's jump right into the juice, man. Let's jump right into what's going on in the market. Let's cover a couple of interesting things that I found actually earlier today. And there's been a lot of talks about a 20% dividend check from the Doge savings, right? Some people are saving, Doge is the Department of Government Efficiency. Some people are saying that we're going to be able to save, billions of dollars, and that there's a possibility here that that money can go back to the people, okay? Which could get interesting here. Look at what Trump said.
Under consideration a new concept where we give 20% of the Doge savings to American citizens and 20% goes to paying down debt, because the numbers are incredible, Elon. So many billions of dollars, billions, hundreds of billions, and we're thinking about giving 20% back to the American citizens and 20% down to pay back debt and pay down debt.
Now, the reason why this is interesting, right? This is the reason why this is interesting, because we saw in the corona pandemic, okay? We saw the government print out mass stimulus, okay, to the people. Everyone got $1,200 the first round. People got $1,200 on the second round. And the reason why this Doge stuff is important is because you guys got to understand, if the people, right, were to somehow get, people are throwing numbers out there, obviously, right? Some people are saying, oh, we're going to get $5,000. We're going to get $4,000, $3,000, whatever it is. And at the end of the day, one thing I realized about this, government and political administration right now going on in the U.S. is that whatever they say, for the most part, they're not bullshitting, right? So the thing is that if this Doge thing were to happen and they were to actually give people 5,000, let's just call it 3,000. That is money that can be injected back into the economy, injected back into stock market, crypto market, because at the end of the day, guys, if people are getting $3,000 checks from Doge and they're buying stuff on Amazon, now Amazon is making more money. Now Amazon stock is going to pump. If they're buying stuff from Apple, now Apple stock's going to pump. If they're going on Robinhood and going and buying cryptocurrencies, now cryptocurrencies are going to pump. But here's the thing, right? Here's a catch. The money is not newly printed, right? So it's not like we're inflating. It's money that we already spent as taxpayers and would be going back into our economy. So I do find that interesting, because what's different is about this situation and the COVID situation is that the COVID situation was we were printing money, people were getting money, but it was also inflating our currency. So at the end of the day, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrencies, for the most part, we pump when there is inflation, because Bitcoin has to pump to make up for the inflation, because the dollar is losing value. Because remember, when we are looking at a Bitcoin price, guys, we are looking at a Bitcoin against the USD pair. It is not, we're not looking at a Bitcoin against a euro or a Bitcoin against a Turkish lira. We're looking at Bitcoin against dollar. So if the dollar's losing value, that means that Bitcoin is going to go up in value. But in this situation, we're not actually printing out money. We're actually using the same money, like recycling the same money that we already gave and giving it back to the people. So I feel like this is a very bullish scenario and would go in line with the crypto bull run that we are in right now. Because, guys, if they're giving people, every American citizen, whatever it is, 2K, 3K, 4K, that is money that can be injected back into the market. Right now, there's about, I believe it's 340 million people in the US. Okay? So if each person is getting 3,000, 4,000, I would bet that the crypto market is going to pump as a result of it. Okay? So this is something that you guys got to keep in mind. Okay? And that's why I feel like this is a really good narrative with this Doge stuff. Also, surprisingly, we got Brazil set to launch the world's first spot XRP ETF. I know the XRP maxis, oh, they're loving it right now. All the shit that I talked about XRP, they're loving it right now. They're like, oh, I told you, didn't I tell you, man? Didn't I tell you XRP was gonna go to the moon? Da-da-da-da-da-da. I get it, I get it. I'm happy for you guys at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we're all in the crypto market. I just want to see people win at the end of the day. If it's XRP, if it's Ethereum, Solana, even the ones I hate the most, Bitcoin Cash. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, a win is a win for crypto. So this is definitely a big win for XRP, the XRP maxis out there. They're saying that there is no specific date for the there's no specific date for the XRP ETF to be enacted. So when is it going to start trading? But we should expect an XRP ETF to be coming. And also in the US, we also have, XRP applications from CoinShares, Bitwise, 21 Shares, Grayscale. So at the end of the day, they're even saying that the impact of the XRP ETF in Brazil is likely will be dwarfed by the launch of similar funds in the US. So of course, this is not going to be a really big deal in the long term, but in the short term, it is a big deal because it's bringing up adoption. It's showing people that at the end of the day, there is a lot of interest in crypto around the world. I mean, crypto has grown exponentially every single bull run, guys. I mean, crypto is nowhere near the same as it once was in previous markets. So there's a lot of money flowing in, a lot of adoption. And at the end of the day, crypto is only going to continue to get bigger because that is the trajectory that crypto is on, to become bigger. And the way that governments are trying to implement these things and, approving things, it only shows that global acceptance. The consensus is that to accept it because it is the future of our currency, okay? The future of assets, tokenizing real world assets, tokenizing things, putting things on the blockchain. Because as we all know, guys, putting things on the blockchain, it's more transparent. It's more public. People can view things. At the end of the day, there's no reason in our world now for things to be in secret when you have a blockchain which allows anyone to view information, allows anyone to view things. So and it is immutable, right? So I do feel like this is a big stepping stone in the right direction. Also, guys, as we all know, and this was bound to happen, okay? From all the crazy nonsense that's been going on in crypto recently, you all know what the hell I am talking about. All the nonsense involving Dave Portnoy, Ruggers on Solana, all the insider trading, LibraCoin. This was bound to happen. SEC announces Cyber and Emerging Technologies Unit to protect retail investors. And I, for one, agree with this. I know that we've had a bad relationship with Gary Gensler when he was the chair of the SEC, but you guys gotta realize that At the end of the day, as annoying as Gary Gensler was and as annoying as he may looked, at the end of the day, I mean, Gary Gensler, he was trying to protect investors at the end of the day. He's seen what was going on. Okay, and as much as we love to trade meme coins, shit coins, Solana, whatever it is, people gotta be protected. Because if there continues to be bad actors in the space, people will have a bad taste in their mouth with cryptocurrency and won't want to trade crypto. That is just a fact. If you keep having bad actors in the space taking advantage of the space, why would anybody want to invest? Okay, now we all know the solid coins, the Solanas, the Ethereums, the Bitcoins of the world, the Doges, those are good money, okay? Those are going to be fine. But the thing is that when you have hyper trading, is what I call it, people trading instantly in and out of coins, massive money coming in, massive money coming out, low fees, there has to be protection, guys. There has to be. Because if not, everyone's going to continue to get wrecked and there's just going to be mass extraction of money. And that's why after this Libra scandal and after all the nonsense that's been going on, that's why we've been seeing people retract. People don't want to trade now on Solana. And I am here to tell you today, that is why meme coin season on Solana is over. Yes, the meme coin season on Solana is over, at least for the time being, because people have salt in their mouth. People don't want to trade coins that are going to get rugged every hour. There's about 50,000 coins launching on Pump Fund every day. There was only a matter of time before the SEC stepped in and tried to make an example of those people who are taking advantage. And if I had to put if I had a bet, I would bet, guys, that Hayden Davis from the Libra scandal is going to be the first one to come down. Because he openly is admitting here all the things that he did, all the nonsense being behind Melania Coin, etc. So this is going to be a big foot down. So I actually agree with this. Some of the priority areas include fraud committed using emerging technologies such as AI and machine learning, use of social media, the dark web, or false websites to perpetrate fraud, hacking to obtain material non-public information, takeovers of retail brokerage accounts, fraud involving blockchain technology, and crypto assets. Okay, regulated entities, compliance with cybersecurity rules and regulations, public issuer fraud disclosure related to cybersecurity. So at the end of the day, cryptocurrency, if anything, at this moment, there's eyes on it more than ever. And when you go on the news and you go look, we all know what we're seeing. We're seeing people saying, oh, Libra coin scam launches by Argentinian president and goes down 98% in the first 2 hours. People eat up these stories. Media companies, they love this shit. This is just a amazing story for them to start talking about and for them to wreck the crypto reputation, okay? But we all know as well, every 4 years in crypto, there's usually something like this that happens. In every bull run, there's usually a big scandal, things go down, and then things go up, okay? Like how we had with FTX. I know days in crypto sometimes feel like, can feel like years in crypto, right? But the reality is that we've been seeing this more and more, and there has to be repercussions. That's just the way the world works. Crime is not legal. So we can't, at the end of the day, if we want to move forward with crypto, we can't continuously have bad actors in the space taking advantage. We need platforms, especially like a Jupiter, a Meteora, to step in and create ways to protect retail investors. Because for right now, the fact that Meteora and Jupiter team knew about these launches, considerably, most likely were inside traders themselves, serves to prove that there's a bigger problem going on. And also the fact that these folks are just collecting fees on people. They don't care what coin is on their platform. They don't care if it rugs 99%. All they care about is that they're making money off of fees, which is such a bad look. And at the end of the day, the people I feel bad for the most, it's like at the end of the day, if I'm buying a coin and I'm losing money, it is what it is. I know crypto. I've been in crypto for a long time. I understand this market. I understand how things work. So if I'm losing money buying a Drake slide, I saw that coin, a Drake slide on Pump Fund, and I lose money, that's on me. But the people that I feel bad for the most are the people who don't understand crypto, who just see bad actors come into space who sometimes could be their hero, right? We have a hip hop artist right now, and this is a really good example that I want to show you guys. We have a hip hop artist right now, Quavo, okay, going on Twitter.
Yes, I'm officially dropping my Solana coin. Make sure you get the soul ready. Soul ready up. Dropping the address in just a minute. Let's go.
Like, you see what I'm saying, guys? Like, and this is the problem that I'm trying to get at with you guys. It's like you have your heroes in the real world. It could be a hip hop artist, it could be a celebrity, it could be anybody, and they're dropping a meme coin specifically to rug your ass. That's literally what they're doing. Like, do we really believe that a Quavo coin is gonna be sustainable? Probably not. Probably gonna disappear in the next 3 days. Not even. Maybe 1 day. Maybe 4 hours. So the problem is that you have people, regular, everyday people, who learn about this through their favorite person, their favorite artist. And now the person's saying, I'm going to drop a coin. And now they think in their head, oh my God, Quavo's going to drop a coin. I'm going to make millions of dollars. I'm going to go put $10,000, money that they can't lose. Go put it in a project, and now if I make a 3x, 4x, I'm going to make money. But the reality is, and what we learned from the Libra scandal, is that these coins are all inside traded. By the time you even see the tweet for the contract address, this coin is already 10, 20, 30, 40, 50x up. There is no more room to make money. And then the coin, all the retail, all the people who don't know, come into the coin, get super wrecked, and then are looking for someone to blame. And who are they going to blame? They're going to blame, in this situation, Quavo for toting a project, blowing smoke up people's ass, making people feel like they're going to make money. And who's really the winner in this situation? It's always the people who launched the project, not the people who bought into the project, because they already know that you are going to buy it, that retail is going to buy this coin and try to pump it up. And on the flip side, they hold majority of the supply, and when the time is right, they are going to sell it on you, and you are going to lose 99% of your money. So I just feel like after the Libra scandal, there's so much salt in people's mouth, and people don't want to trade any of this nonsense. They don't want to know about any of this stuff. They want to stay far away from this stuff. But unfortunately, the truth is, people will continue to buy this stuff. Unfortunately, I posted on Instagram the other day, I told people, please stop trading memes on Solana. Okay? No one wants to, the majority of people lost money on Libra. People aren't trying to trade on Solana. Okay? We have to be realistic, guys. And we have to protect our capital. Protecting our capital is number one. And when we have bad actors in this space, we have to call it out. We have to protect people that are trying to do this. Okay? Because you wouldn't want it to happen to you. That is the truth. Okay, guys? So let's flip on to what I found very interesting, okay, is President Trump's newly confirmed FBI director, Kash Patel, holds $115,000 in Bitcoin, okay? So I feel like this is a game changer because it just goes to show that people who are entering the US government now are actually very pro-crypto and they're in high positions. So thinking about that, you have to think that they will work in as much as they can in their power to push forward this crypto agenda. So especially for a coin like Bitcoin, I feel like Bitcoin is the biggest one to, the biggest probability to take advantage of this new administration coming in, because we obviously have Bitcoin strategic reserves on the way. We we have crypto adoption on the way. So I just feel like people can't be ignorant and look the other way to these kind of things. This is the kind of things that bring adoption, guys. These are the kind of things that bring people into crypto. When you have a pro-crypto government talking about crypto, you have Trump talking about he wants to make cryptocurrency the U.S. the capital of cryptocurrency. I think it's phenomenal, and I think that things are gonna get very, 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 very interesting. Okay. Now, on a side note, back to Dave Portnoy, right quick. Guys, we were talking about Dave Portnoy yesterday and talking about all the the cryptocurrency scams and all the nonsense he's been doing, all the weird shit. Well, when Watch Our Guru posted, SEC launches cyber unit to combat cryptocurrency fraud. I don't know if this is being sarcastic. I don't know what time he's on, because people are spreading news, fake news. There's no confirmed news that Dave Portnoy might be actually charged by the SEC for cryptocurrency frauds, etc. He's over here saying, love it. So many scammers and liars out there. Let's clean this space up. Take out the trash. Together we can win. This is what pays to be the cleanest man in crypto. And then people commented, can you leave this industry? Good luck in jail, buddy. Like, bro, it's hilarious, because it's like, I don't know how serious he's being. I don't know if this is like a joke. I don't understand, but whatever. I mean, it is what it is. But I feel like we are definitely, one thing we are going to see in the next month for sure is further news developing about the Libra scandal, about Dave Portnoy being refunded money, if people are going to be refunded, what's going to happen to this $100 million that Hayden Davis has in a wallet, in a multi-sig, he states, that only he controls. I don't know. But the point is that there's a lot of news that are going to be revealed. And I feel like one thing that's for sure, it will be a FUD event, which would bring a lot of fear into the market. And also, guys, it will set precedents in this space, in the sense that people are going to get in trouble, okay? And it will eventually help people be protected in this space, because then now the SEC will have to create stringent regulations. Now, some people are not going to like that, because, as we all know, a lot of people in crypto are about unregulating, deregulating. But in this particular aspect, we have to expect that there will be some form of regulations being enacted. That's the result of bad actors. There's no one we can blame but ourselves. We allow this stuff to happen. So now that's why we're most likely, within this year, going to start getting some kind of like, some people would call it anti-regulation, whatever. But we are going to start getting some kind of regulation that's going to hinder, a little bit the crypto market, okay? That's just something that you guys got to think about. But let's jump right into Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin, guys, is looking very, very good. I'm liking what I'm seeing, guys. I really like what I'm seeing. And actually, I would say that I am expecting, guys, a pump in Bitcoin in the short term. If I had to bet, I really like on the weekly candle where we are bottomed here and how we've been constantly going up. One thing as well, on a trend line going downwards, we are actually breaking out of that trend line, okay? That's just something to take into account. If you look over here, we have a trend line, and now we're trying to break out of that trend line. Now, one thing that's for sure, and just for people to keep in mind, usually when you have a short-term trend line like this, okay, because even when you look at this little trend line over here, it broke out. Now we have a trend line going down over here, and now we're at a breakout point right here. We do need to see a weekly candle above this trend line. So let's say the weekly candle was closing over here. That would be a very, very, very good look for Bitcoin to close right here, which would signify probably another leg up. But one thing to take into account, when we have trend lines like this, it is not far-fetched to see us retest that trend line before going up again, Okay? That's just something to take into account. Okay? Something like that. That's not far-fetched to see. Because when you break a trend line, usually you have to retest that trend line to then break outwards. But guys, for what I'm seeing in the moment, I feel like this is a very, very good moment to be accumulating. I mean, guys, institutional money is flowing into cryptocurrency. We know now that Tesla actually bought more Bitcoin. We actually know now that MicroStrategy is raising $2 billion to buy more Bitcoin. Why would MicroStrategy be buying more Bitcoin at these levels? They already have over $40 billion in Bitcoin. Why would they be trying to accumulate more at these levels? Okay, and it's not that they know something that we don't. It's just that they're trying to get and here's the thing that you guys have to think about. They're trying to get as much exposure as they can into the market before it takes off and before a Bitcoin reserve. Okay, because at the end of the day, a Bitcoin reserve right now is still speculative. We have Trump talking about he wants a Bitcoin reserve, but we all know in government things are just not one way. There's people who are going to be against that. There's people who are going to block that. There's people who are not going to want that. So the reality is, if it does happen, it will be one of the biggest bets of the century. And MicroStrategy would be the front runner and would be the one to win. Okay, because even he stated, if there's one country right now that can buy possibly 20% of the supply of Bitcoin, it would be the US. So at the end of the day, at the end of the day, guys, MicroStrategy is in a very, very good situation. I mean, guys, I can't stress enough. I mean, look, there's only one room for one nation to buy up 20% of the network. I think it will be the US. Okay? So that's just something to take into account. I mean, MicroStrategy and MicroStrategy are already taking the biggest bet, I think, of the century. But the reality is, if it works out and there is a Bitcoin reserve, they will already have been, if Bitcoin goes to 200K, they will already have doubled their investments from here. And I'm talking about they're putting in billions of dollars into cryptocurrency. They're not putting in chump change. They're not putting in retail change. So me personally, I feel like this is one of the best moments to be buying Bitcoin. Okay, I feel like this chart looks absolutely phenomenal, guys, on Bitcoin. We are in an upward channel, holding for almost 4 months now. Guys, Bitcoin, this is a time to be purchasing. And the reality is too, guys, is that Bitcoin has outperformed the entire market. While this entire market has been taking a shit, Bitcoin has held up greatly against everyone else. Okay? So you guys got to take into account that, yeah, there's amazing altcoins. There's the Doges of the world. There's the Solanas of the world, the Ethereums. But Bitcoin, at the end of the day, is the one that everyone should have majority of their portfolio in. And I am not a financial advisor, but I have to say that because it shows. It shows because when you see the BTC chart and you look at the Ethereum chart, everyone is hurting against Bitcoin. Everyone is in pain. And all you had to do was hold Bitcoin. That's all you had to do was hold Bitcoin, and you would have done way better than 99% of the market. Okay? In terms of Solana, guys, we are seeing a rebound in Solana. Solana's holding really well at a moving average here. I feel like Solana is a buy. I do not feel like Solana will crash to that $110 price unless there is a massive FUD, unless there is something that can really, really bring down the price. I feel like this is a good price to be accumulating Solana. Okay? Ethereum holding really well. Still in an upward trajectory, still in a bullish trajectory. I feel like this is still a buy. All in all, what I want to tell you guys is that I feel like right now is one of the best moments to be accumulating. That is that. we need to focus on what matters. Stay away from the meme coins. Focus on what can give you almost guaranteed money. Not that it's guaranteed, but almost guaranteed returns. Okay? Because when you're talking about big money and you're playing in a meme coin, that can go to zero in 1 minute. Whereas these coins who are building an extreme foundation, look at Ethereum, building a foundation for the next rise up. Because we all know to go parabolic, you need to have a solid dump. You need to have a solid accumulation, a solid a solid accumulation, a solid consolidation for you to then run up. You don't just run up, okay? In any bull run that you look at, guys, you look at any bull run. If you look at Ethereum in the past bull run, and this is something that I've mentioned to you guys before Ethereum actually hit its top, Ethereum did a 60% dump, okay? Ethereum did a 60% dump before ultimately going from 17, 18 all the way to 48.67. Okay? And that happened in the course of in a couple months, maybe 4 to 5 months that happened. So that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, people are very scared and all that, but what happened over here looks like what is happening over here. So me personally, I'm accumulating here. I think this is a very solid price because we've literally held a trend line all the way from June of 2022. What is there to be scared of? What are people nervous about? Listen to the charts. You have to listen to the charts. The charts will tell you a story. The charts don't lie. People lie. Charts don't. So if you're going on Solana and you're looking at, let's say, whatever, let's go over here, Chill Guy, right? And this is something I was mentioning yesterday, okay? You're looking at this chart, like, this is a nasty chart. There's not enough history. It's only made in November. There's not enough history on this chart. We don't know if this is going to moon. It's a gamble. But when you have an Ethereum that's been almost, I believe Ethereum's almost 10 years old at this point, building a chart like this for the past 3 years, what do you guys got to worry about? You're buying the bottom. I tell everyone, the only way to make money in crypto is buying the capitulations. Buying the bottom of this trend line. Buy the bottom of the trend line. Because anyone who buys the bottom of the trend line, look at this. It doesn't take a genius to figure this out. They made 124%. The bottom of this capitulation to the top. 96%. The capitulation here to the top. 167%. From the bottom here to here. 90%. Every single, guys, every single capitulation for Ethereum in the past 3 years has been gains. Every single one of them. It doesn't matter what capitulation you're looking at. Here, 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 here. This is just the next one. So what do you guys think Ethereum's going to go to here? It probably most likely is going to break out. Most likely is going to break out and we're going to see new highs. Okay? So you have to listen to the chart, guys. And sometimes I understand that it's boring. Sometimes the chart ain't giving you what you want to see. But when the chart is telling you something, you have to stick to the plan. You have to be patient. Patience is the only way you're going to win in this crypto game. Patience are the people who wins. The person who bought down here, okay, at $500, $400 for Ethereum, do you think he cares that it went here and dumped down here? He's still in the green. Because he will always be in the green. So guys, like I say, guys, patience is everything in this game. I feel like all your favorite altcoins are at solid places to be accumulating, to be building positions. Because the one thing that irks me the most is when you have solid prices like right now, and then when the market pumps, people are asking what to buy. Why are you asking what to buy if the prices are right now to buy? Your moment to buy, to make money, is right now. It's not 3 months, 4 months from now. It's the same situation what we had with Doge. Okay? With Doge, I was telling people to buy all of these prices here. Okay? You all know, if you watch me on Instagram, you know that I said this all 2023. Please buy Dogecoin. It's at a bottom. Okay? Then you have a pump to 22 cents. But then it came down here. Everyone, when it came down here, didn't want to buy anymore. Why? When it's at 8 cents, 7 cents. And then now Doge goes all the way to basically 50 cents. And now people are like, yo, you think I should buy Doge now? You think this is a good entry on Doge? Come on, bro. Come on. Like, wake up a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Realize what I'm saying. You're buying a massive green candle. You're at risk. You're at risk trying to buy up here. When you got to realize that you got to buy the bottoms, the capitulations, where everyone is scared. Because then when it rises up, you're in profit the whole way. You don't got to worry about, I need to enter here. Oh, where's a good entrance? Should I buy here? No, because you're already in. You're just letting the profits rise. You're letting everyone else who wasn't smart enough to buy early, you're letting them buy your bag. Because at the end of the day, for you to win, someone has to lose in crypto. It's not everybody wins. Someone has to lose and someone has to win. So if you're buying crypto, you have to think and change and rewire your brain to think, I need to buy the bottoms of coins, because when it rises up, I won't be chasing. Because everyone who bought up here, Dogecoin, is shitting the bed now. And now that it's all the way down here at 25 cents, they're chasing. They're scared. They're like, oh my God, I need to sell now. Because it's the same situation, guys. The people, okay, it's the same thing. And I always say this, guys. Somebody doesn't buy here. They buy here. They sell down here. They buy here. They sell down here. And it's a constant cycle of losing money. When in reality, all you had to do was buy down here, sell up here. Buy down here, sell up here. Buy down here. And guess what? You are always making money. Rather than chasing the green, and now you're in the red, and people wonder why they lose money in crypto. People wonder why, cryptocurrency is a scam. It's a scam. No, it's because you don't understand the game. And you keep doing what everyone else is doing, and you're not doing the opposite, which is buying the reds to make the greens. You can't buy the greens because you'll make reds. Okay? That's just the cold hard truth, guys. And people, like I keep saying, you have to rewire your brain. We are still in a cryptocurrency bull run. The bull run is not over. There is no sign here that shows us that the Bitcoin bull run is over. If anything, we are in the best bull run that ever existed. Because crypto now is being acknowledged by the biggest, highest powers in the world. Crypto is being acknowledged. Crypto is normal now. So guys, I'm going to leave you off with that, guys. If you want to make greens, you have to buy the reds, okay? But on that note, guys, I appreciate everyone for showing up to the live stream today. I know I went a little hard, but when I get a little emotional and I love crypto a lot, I can go a little ham. But guys, appreciate everyone for showing up to the live stream. Like always, man, it means a ton to me. Someone who comes out here, takes his time out of the day to talk about crypto and to really just spread this knowledge, man. I don't ask for $1 to do these live streams. I really just want to help people, see people win, because at one point in my life, I was just like you guys. I was just like people who didn't know what was going on, was buying any project, was losing money, and it took me all these years to learn from my mistakes. And I'm here to help people so they don't have to make the same mistakes that I made in the past. Okay? So guys, on that note, like I always say, don't do drugs, stay positive, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and another day, another dollar. Peace.